Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, April the 30th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, they had an election in Spain on Sunday, and the socialists ended up winning a plurality of the seats. They picked up 123 of 350 in the parliament. The parliament is 350. They picked up 123. So they have nowhere near enough votes to put together a government. Now, there's a bunch of other parties, as happens in these parliamentary elections. There is another left-wing party. Potentially, they could come together and form a left-wing government, potentially. I'm not sure that's going to happen. But the bottom line, it's going to be very difficult for whoever the next prime minister of Spain is to put together a government that unites the country, because the vote tells you that the country is deeply divided and there's all kinds of different political movements one way or the other. There's a new right-wing party that has gained a lot of acceptance, and they could be a force down the road. But the socialists won basically for two reasons. Number one, they were able to exploit the economic crisis in the country. The country's in very bad shape. Unemployment is high. There's no youth, no jobs for young people. There's a great deal of dissatisfaction in the country. And the second reason they were able to win is because the conservative Partido Popular, a party that has governed the country for a couple of times here recently, just was totally discredited because of the economy and some corruption and some bad leadership. So you had a perfect storm here, a bad economy, a conservative party that was discredited. You had a perfect storm for a socialist party to win. The question is now, can they govern? And that's where I don't, frankly, see a lot of optimism. I think that the socialists are going to find out that putting Spain on a path to more socialism is not going to work, because the world is not going in that direction. The world is going in a more capitalist, free market direction. So how do they get the country out of this mess? They don't really have an answer for it other than they wanted you to vote for change. So I expect a lot of difficult times ahead for Spain. This is not going to get fixed by an election. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have another election sometime down the road, because they simply cannot put together a coalition government. It is that complicated. It is that difficult in Spain, a country that appears to have, no sense of, almost like a country lacking any kind of self-esteem right now. That's what the country really needs a strong leader that brings Spain together. It doesn't have that. What it has is just a bunch of political movements just telling people what they want to hear, but not serious people who can fix any of the nation's economic problems. And that's the problem. Economic problems is the #1 problem in Spain. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, on Twitter, and on my blog. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.